Okay, hi everyone. This is Apple coming back at you. I'm like so aggravated. I'm so aggravated right now. First of all, I want to say I'm so sorry that I missed Vlogmas yesterday. I'm having issues with my computer. I had to reinstall my OS because I did a Windows update and everything fucking fell apart. So I'm like really pissed off about that. I'm probably gonna have to reinstall it again because now I'm still having issues with it with the Windows Movie Maker. Everything is just so Uggs. I think the whatever. It's not working. Okay, so I'm working on that. I had a video all up for you. I had like a few videos that are pre-recorded, but they did have to be edited, and I was using my movie maker to do that, and now I can't do that. So whatever. So I'm making this video here. So I'm just gonna not edit this. I'm just going to re-upload it. This is a warning for everybody. Please save yourself a heartache, headache, whole shebang. Do not purchase anything. Is this like really up close? I don't know. Sorry. I know my hair is a mess. I wasn't expecting to make a video. I'm like so upset. I'm shaking. I'm so upset. Okay, so I'm just warning everybody, please do not purchase anything from Kmart, Sears that merge together. It's just, I went off on them. Anyways, I purchased a Christmas tree. A tree that, you know, we don't have weeks and weeks to wait for them to like get their shit together and send me my fucking Christmas tree. Okay, we have a deadline here, folks. It's like I purchased a Christmas tree we're supposed to have it now. Like I'm like, I have a family. Like it's just a mess. It's just a mess. Anyways, I ordered a tree on November 25th. That's plenty of time to get here. Anyways, so I've been trying to call since yesterday. I'm like, where the hell is my tree? I'm like, you didn't give me any tracking number. You didn't give me, and then when I tried to write out to the third party seller, they didn't want to respond. I spent an hour and a half yesterday on the phone with them, and then I finally get through to them, and they literally had nothing to tell me. They didn't have a tracking number for me. Like, there's nothing that they could do. Okay, so I called. They told me, well, if you don't receive the tree by today on the 4th, then give us a call back. Now I've been trying to call back. I've been on the phone since 7 o'clock this evening. My computer's down right now. I don't know what time it is right now, but I'm so fucking pissed off. They got me running around making all these phone calls. I'm like, why the hell do I have to? I'm like, I've never had to do this with any other site ever. Not with Amazon, not with eBay, not even from China. When I order China, when you order from China, they do much better than friggin' Kmart down the street. Like, seriously, like, I get my stuff whenever I order from China, which is all the way around the friggin' world. They somehow manage to get my stuff on time and in a fashionable manner. You know, you expect it to be 2 weeks or sometimes 3, and I always get my stuff in like about sometimes over a week times. It's just ridiculous. But I told him off. I was like this. I'm like, this is a friggin' scam site. I was like, but when you wanted me to pay, you took my money out of the account ASAP, right? Out of PayPal. Like, you didn't have a problem with doing that. But now, you know what I think happened? I think that they had the shit on, because like I sell on eBay, so sometimes this does happen where they put up all of these, like a third party puts up all of these products on other people's sites like Amazon and eBay and Kmart and Walmart and all these things, right? Third party sellers, okay? And then they just leave their stuff up there, and then it just so happens somebody comes along and wants to purchase their shit, right? But they don't have the shit to sell. So, you know what I mean? Like, they don't necessarily have it in their warehouse. They may have to get it from here and there and there, and I just think that that's just such bad business. I mean, like, if you don't have the shit to sell, that is like drop shipping. If you don't have the shit to sell, then don't fucking sell it to people who are thinking that they're going to get their stuff in a timely fashion. Like, these are not dishes or air freshener that I could get when I get. Like, it's not going to be an inconvenience if something happens. It's a fucking family Christmas tree that I need on Christmas Day. I'm like, well, I was being sarcastic with him. I'm like, what am I getting? When am I going to get the Christmas tree on Christmas Day? Is that going to be our Christmas present? Like, what the hell? I'm like watching. I'm like, and I'm going to cry because I'm watching everybody put up their Christmas tree. Everybody has such a beautiful Christmas tree, and I don't even have a tree. I'm laughing at myself because you know who I sound like? Trisha Paytas, like when she cries. And then I was watching Nick Snyder, and he was so sad. I felt so bad that he didn't have his tree. Okay, so his tree died, and he's so upset about it. But like the way he was talking about it was cracking me up, and I felt so bad. I was laughing. I was like, I shouldn't be laughing, but it's like it's the way that he was explaining it. I'm like, and also I'm like, I told him, I'm like, I just got off the phone for like an hour and a half of talking, trying to track down my Christmas tree. I'm like, I don't have a Christmas tree either, Nick. It was just nuts. I was just like, oh my god. I'm just so upset. Everybody's like complaining about their tree because they're either dying. Somebody wrote in Nick's comment section, right? He was live, and he was like, well, if you had purchased a tree at Home Depot, you wouldn't have these problems. I was just laughing. I don't know. At least I got to laugh. We get to laugh at these situations because I was just so upset, so upset. So you know what I'm gonna have to do, like quite literally, because I already spent like so much money on this Christmas tree. I don't have any more money for another Christmas tree. But what I'm probably gonna have to do is get like one of those like small Christmas trees, the really small ones. They're like, I don't know, they come up to like my mid-thigh. Like, that's so sad and ridiculous. So I talked to my family. I'm like, but that's probably what we're going to have to do. Because, okay, so what happened was, the reason why I don't have, like, even an artificial tree, because I threw my other artificial tree away. I'm sick and tired of it. It looks cheap. It looks old. I said I wanted to get a really, like, I want an artificial tree this year as well, but I want those ones where they're, like, really expensive looking, and they look like they're real, you know? And I purchased that shit. And then it just didn't work out for me. I'm just like, well, okay, so I don't have my tree from last year. I'm not getting this tree that I purchased this year, and I look like shit in this camera, but I don't care. I freaking don't care. I'm just like so aggravated. So yeah, because I asked my son something like this. I'm like, so we can either get like a small tree, like it's a throwaway tree, so we're gonna have it for like, I don't know, a few weeks. Or we can purchase like a real tree that's like, but it's potted, so that when we're done with it, we can actually bury it in. We can put it in the preservation down the street, and then we'll just. I almost said my last name, but we can like call it the apple tree, like the family apple tree, but like our last name. You know what I mean? I thought that was a pretty thing, but like, I don't know. But it doesn't look like a pine tree. It looks like a regular evergreen. I don't know what to do, you guys. I really don't. Like, I'm not gonna have a Christmas tree. I'm not spending any more money on gifts and Christmas trees. Like, everything was all set except one other present I had to get from my other son, and it just didn't work out. I mean, Christmas tree. I'm so upset, you guys. But I do feel better just getting out. I know, like, when I'm done with this video, I'm just gonna like pout some more and just like be really aggy and like I don't know what to do. I'm like so upset. Like what shit. Anywho, yeah. So I'm just aggravated. I was like at Stop and Shop this evening, so I had to go grocery shopping. I'm just like doing the most, right? I got home super aggy. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Like, I'm just aggy. Like, aggy. I got home and I was just so upset. Like, I'm just like do this, do that, put that, do that. I don't know. Like, kind of like antsy and aggy. Well, Anyways, there was like, every time I go shopping, you guys, like, okay, listen to this. This is the last thing I'm going to say, and then I'll wrap it up. So like every time I go grocery shopping, there's always like there's like somebody in my hall. I don't know I don't know. Oh, it's not my apartment. See, like the police are always here. and the security, because they're always checking, like, I think it's so nice because they make sure that everybody's okay. And oh, my neighbor, I think like there's something wrong with her. But oh, and the police and the fire. I think like my neighbor, she fell in her apartment. She can't get up. But okay, so yeah, so I was like at Stop and Shop, like, and then they're like, I don't know if these people like watch me online, like they go down the aisle and they're like peeking down the aisle. They stop and stare at me, like, you know, like this, like that, like they're like they know me and they're afraid to approach me or whatever. I'm like, I wonder if these people like watch me on YouTube and like they're like a fan or something and they're afraid to approach me. I did get like a little nervous, but I would love anybody, like, don't be afraid of me. Like, you can come and say hello and whatever. I'll probably be a little awkward, like, you know, but just you can come over and say hi. You can come over and say hi and hello. But then I'm just like, but then I was thinking, like, I hope that's not like a no-no fan, like, you know, trying to track me down. I was just like, I don't know. I was like, I am going to respond about the no-no thing. I was just like, when she had said like, oh, I'm coming to Boston, I'm gonna go beat you up, I'm gonna peel you like an apple, I'm just like, oh my god, you know you finally make it when you get a stalker. But I am dealing with the situation. I am taking it very seriously. I'm working on it, you guys, so don't think, you know. So but when I'm ready to talk about it, I'll let you know what the 411 is, and that's about it. So anyways, I'm just, this video is just to let you know, don't ever, I told them too, I go like this, I'm like, I have 3,000 followers, and I was like, oh, sorry. Yeah, I told them I have 3,000 followers. I go like this. I'm like, I am going to make a video and I'm going to let them know, do not purchase anything on here, because like, I can understand that, like, you know, that Sears and Kmart is just a site and they sell their own products, sure, but they also have third-party sellers. But they are responsible for those third-party sellers, and if they're shit sellers, don't have them on your site, because they're just going to ruin your reputation. You know, like, this was bad. This was like really, really bad. I won't even have a Christmas tree this year. Thank you, Kmart and Sears, for ruining our Christmas. You know, so I suggest you guys like go elsewhere. Go to eBay, Amazon, even China, for Christ's sake. They have like awesome stuff, and they will get your products out to you when you need it in a timely fashion. And if they can't get it to you in a timely fashion, they will actually write you and say, hey, listen, there's backup, there's blizzard, there's this or that, you know. And they'll communicate with you. Worst communicators, Sears and Kmart. No more. I told them, I'm like, I'm going to make a video. So I love everybody, and I will see you next time. And like I said, I'm going to try to keep up with Vlogmas, and we'll see what happens. Okay, thanks everyone. Okay, bye.